Now we're going to talk about web forms, how to create web forms for your autoresponder for your web pages. We're going to lists, then we're going to the corresponding list. I'm going to click it, and then we're going to create website form. In this video tutorial, we're going to talk about create a website form and custom fields, and we're going to see what is that for. So we're going to create the first website form for this list. And you will see this predefined website form this way. So it is only going to include a email address spot or field. So if you want to create another different spot or field like name, full name, you may go to lists again. We're going to click the list and we're going to create custom fields. By default, there is one global field. It's called name global. Name global is going to be useful. For example, you have, let's go to the example. Like in this case, we have different lists created. If I want to send one email to all these lists, all of them, and I want to track the corresponding name of the subscriber of any list with that specific broadcast that I'm going to send, I need to include in my broadcast name global field. We're going to see this when we're going to do the example. Other than this, if we're going to insert another field to our web forms, we need to go to create website form. No, we need to go first to custom fields and then create new custom field. This way, we're going to create it and we're going to fill up this form. So for example, I want to get the full name of my subscribers. I'm going to type in full name. It is going to be one single line. The default value is going to be the same full name. The validation, I want it to be numbers and letters. Good. And the visibility is going to be okay this way. And I'm going to make this field mandatory to fill in. Okay, I'm going to create custom field. Okay, now I have the full name custom field. And I'm going to create website form. This is the predefined website form, correct? I can change the visual styles, ocean, earth. I'm going to get it to basic, and then we're going to options. And in options, we have two different fields, the name global or full name. In this example, I'm going to get full name, correct? I'm going to apply settings, and then we're going to HTML code. I'm going to select this code, I'm going to click it, and then we're going to insert it into a web page. So I'm going to use the opt-in layout this way, and I'm going to click the autoresponder, only HTML. I'm going to select any template and I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to save it, save the page, and we're going to see this is the web form. Full name, as you can see, with the tag included, and the email address spot too. So you're going to request two types of information from your visitors, the email address and the full name too, and so on. So anytime you need to get this code from this specific list and you want to use that code to any page, you may go to that corresponding list, create a website form. It's exactly the same thing. Go to options, full name again, apply settings, and then you're going to grab the code and it is going to show you exactly the same options. You're going to see the email address and the full name spot to mandatory be filled up in your web pages. So if you don't want to use any kind of predefined template to insert your code of your autoresponder form, you may go again to list. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to click the list. I'm going to the web form. I'm going to options. I'm going to include full name and I'm going to get the code. I'm going to get the full code. And let's suppose this is the page. And I just want to include the code right here. I'm going to select it and going to the code again and paste it. And this is the way it is going to look like. So you can modify the title. You can center it this way. You can select it. I'm going to do it right away. I can center it. And I can give some kind of web form design. If you don't want to use the predefined templates of good looking of your autoresponder form, you can do it manually because you can rename everything in the corresponding web form content. Basically, these two main content, only these two. So you can do it too, this way.